Hey everyone, it's Eric Marcus, and I thought I would tell you something kind of personal, and I'm going to do that mainly on the expectation that some of you who I share this with will find it really helpful. And I know if you're watching this, you perhaps know that I spent a few years of my life blogging every day full time at vegan.com, and during that time I wrote about 3,000 blog entries. So I kept a pretty decent pace, and it occupied a whole lot of my attention. And a lot of people liked it. A lot of people were telling me that it was really helpful to them, and that was always great to hear. But there was something else that I was equally aware of beyond the fact that my writing was helpful to people. And that was I didn't like doing it. It made me sad. It really sucked to wake up every morning knowing that I was going to have to think about animal cruelty and write about animal cruelty. God, it just sucked. It just sucked. And it felt like every morning when I got up, I hated to get out of bed. And and I realized, yet at the same time, people were telling me that what I was writing was really important. I was making better money on this than I'd ever made as a writer, and my audience was growing. So everything was going right professionally, and I felt like I was really perhaps doing the very best service for farmed animals that I possibly could. So I had this strong incentive to stick with it, but at bottom, I was really unhappy doing that work. And so I decided to take action and just really put myself first and stop this daily blogging. And I want to tell you that the decision to stop doing a variety of work that made me sad might have been the best decision of my life. It was a hard one to make, but it's now been, I guess, about 6 months since I left off my daily blogging. And I just want you to know that I know that over the last 6 months, the work I've done for farmed animals and every aspect of my life really has dramatically improved. And in hindsight, it's obvious why that would be the case. It's because my mental health improved. And when your mental health improves, you think more clearly, you think happier thoughts, and you think more important thoughts. You're able to absorb bigger pieces of reality and act on them, and suddenly what you're doing day to day starts gaining momentum. And in hindsight, I think it took some real courage for me to say, I'm going to not do this job anymore. The main focus of my life, I'm going to walk away from that because it's harmful to me. And I'm going to go on faith that I can find something every bit as valuable, every bit as lucrative, every bit as in service to farmed animals as what I'd been doing previously. And I just want you to know that in walking away from that, my effectiveness and everything that makes life worth living, it's just gone through the roof. So that's all I wanted to say. If what you are doing, if what you are spending the bulk of your time doing is making you sad, making you unhappy, tearing at you in some way, stop. Just stop. Quit. Do what you need to do. And know that you have what it takes to come up with something even more meaningful and which you can find joy in doing. I promise. Okay, thanks for listening.